That working? Are we up, YouTube? Are we working? Hey, there we go. Okay. I don't know why YouTube does that. It's so weird. Huh. As much as I don't like Twitch, I gotta admit it's a much smoother streaming experience than other platforms. It is crazy to me that YouTube, that is so much bigger than Twitch, is such a shitty platform to stream on. Like, it is just... It is a nightmare, man. Okay. Right. Where did we leave off? Oh, right. Okay. We have just become the rogue trader. Oh, wait. Kick chat. Let's pull that up. There we go. Okay, cool. So we have all three chats up and running. You'll love to see it. Right. Okay, cool. Where did we leave off? Why is my audio messed up? Oh. Why was there no footsteps? Okay. Oh well. A thin, pale woman stands out among the rest of the crew. There is a thick bundle of cables coming out the back of her skull, and disappearing under her ceremonial garment, you see the grate of a quietly humming vox, where her mouth should be. The woman sees you and bows her head in a respectful greeting. How may I serve you, Lord Captain? Remind me who you are. What are the Vox Master's duties? Your appearance is unique. You are Voidborn, are you not? Fellowship 95%. Connect me to the vessel's main channel. I wish to bolster the morale of the crew. Let's do that. Fellowship succeeded. The Voxmaster nods obediently and presses several switches. Device. It is done, my lord. Oh. You address the crew with a rousing speech and hear your voice roll throughout the ship, reaching even the normally quiet corners of the vessel. When the broadcast ends, you hear a distant shouts of approval. Okay, cool. People like us. You love to see it. Your appearance is unique. You are a Voidborn, are you not? My appearance comes from my heritage, generation after generation of people who spent their entire lives in the depths of this void ship. Neither me nor our ancestors have ever left our home. But the same can be said about many denizens of the Imperium's million worlds. We are used to the silence of the cosmos and the voices of the ship. There are thousands of us, but we dwell far from the Lord Captain's upper decks and remain unseen. We are the Voidborn. Huh, okay. Tell me about the lives of the Voidborn, my crew. How do the others treat you? Have you ever left the ship? I see. Let us return to business. Have you ever left the ship? Oh, I did once, and it was dreadful. I felt like the massive blue dome overhead could shatter at any moment and fall. My bones would be crushed by the gravity. Bigdis twitches her shoulders to ward off the flood of memories. The ship is my home, Lord Captain, and I would not trade it even for the bounty of 100 worlds. Damn, oh, crazy. I thought it was a dude. Okay. We have a woman. How do others in the ship treat you? I see. Let us return to business. As you wish, Lord Captain. That'll be all for now. Okay, cool. Right. What is my current objective? The Cronus Expanse. Oh. We have a loading screen. What does that mean? The events of Warhammer 40k Rogue Trade take place in a vast region of space known as the Cronus Expanse. This sector is composed of numerous star systems, many of which you will get a chance to visit. You find yourself scouring the void in search of routes leading to new uncharted systems, discovering more routes as you explore the expanse. What you see before you is a map of one such system. Okay. Each star system contains objects you can interact with. Such objects are marked with points of interest. Move your ship along the points of interest. Okay, so we are here. Oh, okay, I can move the ship around. Okay, that's cool. So, what in the hell name is that? Ivtok? I have no idea. Quest visit Riccardi Field at the prison planetoid. What is this? Why does this one give me a... Lord Captain reporting. The heralds of Navis Nobilite continue to maintain Vox silence, perhaps due to Iraq V being off limits to visitors. We intercepted signals from the beacons drifting in the station's orbit. The demands are clear. We are told to turn the ship around immediately. Okay. We have also detected an accumulation of space debris near the station's docks. Presumably, it is the remains of interplanetary shuttles. Perhaps the esteemed Navis Nobilite House requires aid and therefore cannot respond to our Vox transmissions. Contact the station again. Order the crew to scan the station. Turn back. No one dares give me orders. We will not invade Navis Nobilite Station without first acquiring official approval. Huh. Okay. Let's go contact them again. I'll negotiate personally. I'm sorry, Lord Captain. The station does not reply, even after an official greeting by the rogue trader and the declaration of your intent to negotiate in person. Do we go with docking immediately? Will not invade Navis Nobilite Station without first acquiring official approval. Let's do that. Let's do that. Lord Captain, only the navigators are blessed with the gift of steering strips to the Imperium. Anyone else would succumb to the nightmarish influence it projects on the crew and the vessel. To attempt traversing warp space without a guide is a fool's errand. Why am I trying to go through warp space? Did I misunderstand that? Forgive me for intruding, Lord Captain, but I feel it is my duty to remind you that Navis Nobilite are highly respected citizens of the Imperium, humanity's guides through the warp. The power and status of a highborn navigator is akin to of your protectorate. To aid them in their hour of need is to acquire an influential ally. Okay, I've clearly misunderstood this. Okay, whatever. Order the crew to commence docking at the station. Order the Augur crew to scan the station. Let's do that. Yes, Lord Captain. The Vox remains silent for a while, but then you hear static and Vigdis, I don't know how to say that name. Vigdis measured voice. The officers from the Augur crew performed a scan of the station, but the information is imprecise. They note wave distortions of unclear genesis that are throwing off most of the readings. Okay. Cool. Let's go for docking. Affirmative, Lord Captain. We do not know what is happening at the station, so you will have to look for the esteemed navigators blind. Dock safely, and may the God Emperor light your path. Choose party members. Can I just, like, accept everybody? Yeah, okay, cool. Okay. Uh-oh. Much we want to bet chaos is involved here in some way.
Pathetic worm. You dare to argue with your master?
Uh-oh.
It was not you whom I swore to serve within these walls. My lips are sealed.
Confess. What was the old man's last command? What are you planning?
Give up, Keeper. You have lost this battle. Again.
We're getting nowhere with these ones, sir. Permission to execute them.
Oh, shit. Okay. No, it's not making signals. Okay, cool. Wait, why can I not move? Nothing seems to be working. What? Why can I not do anything? As I command you to execute the troops. Oh. That was weird. Not a step further. Master, we have some strange guests on the station. I'm guessing this is bugged, because this camera angle feels really awkward. Okay. Yeah, there. Okay. That was probably a bug. That was weird. Okay. A tall man stops you with a gesture when you approach. Blood is trickling down the pearly scales of his weary face, and not just his own blood. Two jet black, unblinking eyes are watching your every move, and the third one, the mark of a navigator's fate, is menacingly pulsing behind the lowered lid in the middle of his forehead. Step back, or I will unleash all the horrors of the Sea of Souls upon you. Emperor, be my witness. Desist, brother. It was the Emperor's will that brought me to you. Keep talking to me this way, and I will make you swallow your own tongue. Fleek Ostro. I'm assuming it's this guy we're speaking to. A sanctioned noble mutant whose genes allow them to safely guide walk. Okay, two jetpack. Okay, so this guy is a navigator. Desist, brother. It was the Emperor's will that brought me to this abode. I'm going to let Abelard handle this. Abelard, if you'd be so kind. The Seneschal takes a deep breath. Before you stands his lordship, the rogue trader Darius von Valancius, heir to the greatest protectorate in the Chronos Expanse and bearer of the sacred warrant of trade. Allow me to point out that Nobilite custom requires the Lord Navigator to introduce himself first, but given the unusual circumstances on the station, his lordship, the rogue trader, is willing to turn a blind eye to your hostility, but just this once. I like Abelard. In this case, I shall turn a blind eye to your unceremonious invasion, but just this once. There is a dangerous glint in the man's dark-shrouded eyes. Very well. Allow me to introduce myself. Before you stands Fleck Christoph Augustus, keeper of this place. So you did not arrive to offer support to the traitors. This is great news. Having said that, you must understand that Iraq 5 is a holy sanctum for House Orselio. House Orselio. The path to it is only revealed to a select few. It pains me to say you are not on the guest list. Provide me with a navigator and I will immediately depart the station. I came here in search of a navigator, so you're coming with me. I am looking for the Lord Inquisition's interrogator. What is happening on the station? Where did all the corpses come from? Yeah, let's go with that one, because that's kind of what I'm most curious about. Betrayal. A most banal thing in the life of the Nobilite, don't you think? I was stabbed in the back by my closest friend, Theobald Orslio. Jeez, man, these names. Theobald Orslio, the second keeper of Iraq 5 and my mentor. On his instructions, my own people sabotaged the generators, blew up the shuttles, and brutally massacred the loyal servants of my mistress. Most unforgivably, they dared to take her prisoner. Greedy scum. I swear by the throne's light, their souls will perish in the darkness of the void. Damn. Fleck falls silent for a few moments and then furiously slams the end of his staff to the floor. The madmen have captured Lady Cassia and are now torturing her upstairs while we are idly chatting down here. Help me rescue her or be gone, but waste no more of my precious time. Okay. What kind of help are you talking about? I still have questions concerning the station. Take him by force. I do not care about your mistress. I'm looking for a navigator, and you will do. Attack. Your words are rife with disrespect. I'm gonna go. What kind of help are you talking about? Yeah, let's do that. I would never ask for such a favor under different circumstances. Yet, Fleck takes his hand away from his ribcage, notices blood, and winces in pain. And yet, Lady Cassia's well-being is above all. I haven't gotten many I haven't got many people left, and my wounds are too deep for me to act with precision and swiftness. But you may actually succeed. In order to ascend to the mistress's chambers, you will need to make a holy relic sanctified with the blood of Lady Urslio herself. This is the control rod of the elevator machine spirit. I have one part, and the other was lost during the mutiny. But even this relic will be of no use unless the elevator mechanism is powered. Okay. Why should I help you? How do I remake the control rod? So how am I supposed to power the elevator? Let's go power the elevator, because that seems logical. The station's main cogitator is situated in the garden. What is a cogitator? A type of digital computer in the pyramid. Okay, the system's main computer is situated in the guard room. Just enter the correct command sequence and the sacred mechanism will do the rest. Okay, how do I already make the control rod? I have a phylactery containing the mistress's blood. It needs to be taken to the laboratory, which is located behind one of the reliquary doors. The most ancient of sacred mechanisms will help to rebuild the rod. The tech priest carelessly performed the rites of appeasement so that the machine spirit would serve the house in its time of need. The fateful hour is now upon us. Okay. I guess that makes sense. I mean, we know why he won't do it himself, because he's wounded. So, yeah, let's do that. So you have decided, descendant of the Von Valancius line. The words of your house upset the balance of power in this part of the galaxy. I will help you, if not for the sake of profit, but for the good of the Imperium. It will be an honor to save the Lady Navigator from her woes. Rogue Trailer's aid will cost us no, but you should rejoice your mistress will live. The words of your house upset the balance of power for no reason. I will help you. Be not for the sake of profit, for the good of the Imperium. I kind of like that one. Yeah, let's go that one. Flick nods curtly. You should hurry then. We will stay here to hold the line and lick our wounds. Good luck, Rogue Trader, and may the Emperor's light be with you. Okay. Right. There is a lot of reading in this game, which is kind of annoying. I really wish there was more voice acting. But having said that, the writing is seriously damn interesting. I love like the options it gives you. It feels very, I don't know, free-flowing. Yeah. Really, really interesting story. Love what they've done with it. Okay, there's some stuff here we can loot. Just take all. What do we got here?
Just as I planned.
The corpses were mauled by a force far beyond any mortal capacity. The faces are twisted in pain and the hands are fused with improvised weapons, tools, scissors, and cutlery. Oh. Okay. Well, that sounds ominous. So whatever killed them, it probably wasn't these bodyguards then. Huh. Okay, so there's more going on here that meets the eye. Well, so it seems.
Let us not dawdle.
Is there anything over here?
White. Bright, pure color. And it's all riddled with horrible veins that carry the poison of fear and pain throughout its body. Who are you? Why are you crying?
If the witch is talking about the enemies of humanity who set upon this abode of noble navigators, then our weapons will soon dispel their wicked misery.
Huh. Okay. Adzila? Adzila? I hope I'm saying your name right. Adzila? Thank you. I appreciate the follow on Kick. I'm doing very well on you. Right. Sorry, I'm multi-streaming Adzila, so I'm yeah, on Kick, YouTube, and Twitch, so. But thank you for the follow. Right, jump. I guess we go that way. I don't see. Wait, no, we did check out this. We did check out that. Okay, let's keep going.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Lol, Abelard, what a G. How's the stream going? Very well. Very well. I've only just started this game. I'm a bit of a newbie to these types of games. I played a bit of Baldur's Gate 3, but I never finished it. I probably need to go back to that at some point. But I must admit, I'm a big fan of Warhammer. So this game setting is absolutely my jam. Yeah. I've got a lot to learn and figure out with how complicated these games can be, but why can I not move? What? Oh.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay, that was weird. Cool. Do you play any other games? Oh yeah, no, I play everything. I am very much a variety kind of guy. I love trying out new games. So this is just the most recent one I started. If you look on my YouTube channel, I've played a couple others. YouTube I only started with recently, so not all my games are there. But yeah, I finished Clear Obscure a little while ago. I finished Doom Eternal. I finished Alan Wake 2, and yeah, a bunch of others. But no, I am always down to try some new random game that comes out.
Was a worthwhile investment.
Why are we paused? What? At the ready, the conspirators are trying to break from the... Did I don't think I pushed a button. Oh, it's spacebar. Okay, I did not know that spacebar pauses the game. Good to know. There's a trap ahead. Order your character to disable it. If the character enters a trapped area or fails the test to disarm it, the trap will trigger, dealing damage and inflicting injuries. Okay. Sometimes you will see a trap marked with a red area. To the lines, or please move your cursor over it. Okay. Okay, cool. So there's a trap here, which I clearly missed. Do you play PS or Xbox? I play on PC. I do have a PlayStation 5 as well. Can we... I don't see a way of disarming anything here. Yeah, I do have a PS5 as well, but PC is definitely my preference, just because of the much higher frame rates you can get on PC. Yeah. I do prefer playing on controller, though. And PS5 controllers are... well, they're very nice. I'm a big fan of the PS5's controllers. But I do want the Pro controller for PS5 that has the back buttons, because kind of need back buttons, I'm going to be honest. I'm very much at the point where having back buttons on controller is a necessity for me.
Is there money to be made?
Why? Wait. Oh, that's a trap. Okay, cool. Can we... Ah, shit. Argenta's got this. Okay, cool. What do we have here? Lady Navigator's statue looks pristine and new. Damn. That does look kind of badass, I'm not gonna lie. Right. I think these are bad guys? I feel like they're bad guys. I don't really know, though. We're gonna... Stand firm, we must not let the miscreants defile House Orsleo. Okay. Fire at will for House Orsilio. Yeah, I think it's Orsilio.
Beg for mercy.
Okay. There's some weird shit going on here. In combat, you can significantly increase the animation speed of your enemies and allies. To do so, hold the assigned key. Okay. I don't particularly care about that. Why would I need to increase the animation speed? Cool. Okay, so these guys don't like me, but there's definitely something fishy going on. Because these guys seem to want to help House Orsilio, but so did the other guys. So, who's the real bad guy is, I guess, what I'm saying. Okay, there's a dude there. Let's put Darius here. Argenta, I want to put you probably here as well. Adira, I don't really know where to put you, to be honest. Okay, I guess just back. This feels kind of weird. I don't really have a good place for putting them. It feels kind of awkward just putting them all in a line here. Okay. I can't really go around that way. I guess that's fine. I'll get Abelard to move up. Damn it, she should be able to move through here. Okay, yeah, I guess that's fine.
Follow my lead.
Faced worse than this.
Stay vigilant.
Okay. Argenta. Right. Let's go with... We can just do single shot. 80% chance to hit. Ooh, 26. That is not going to happen. 52, 40, 52. Why? Why is that so low? Okay, let's do this guy.
Each strike is a prayer.
Nice. Okay. I love the audio effects of Argenta's Bolter. It is very satisfying. Let's go with analyze enemies. Okay. Then we take a shot at him. Yeah, let's do that.
It's as good as done.
Nice. Okay.
Weapon at the ready.
Right. Oh shit. Did he just shoot himself? That's funny. Okay, cool. How long have you been streaming? Can you see my message? Yeah, sorry for the delayed response. I started streaming back in March, but it has been difficult for me to be consistent when I started because I had some technical issues with my PC. My graphics card died for some reason, but luckily it was still under warranty, so I got a new one. So yeah, I'm trying to be more consistent now that I have a replacement graphics card and everything's up and running. But I live in South Africa, and South Africa has random power cuts. The government just turns off our power every now and then. So it is difficult to be consistent, but I'm aiming to stream the same time every evening. So yeah. What? Okay. Abelard, I kind of need him to move up a bit. We go here.
A tactically sound approach.
Then I want to go Endure.
Your beck and call.
And can we just charge this dude? Do that. Yeah. Nice. Okay, cool. So he's got a little bit of extra HP. He's kind of vulnerable at the moment, but I think his extra HP should help him tank it. You live in South Africa? I do indeed. I grew up in Zimbabwe, and I live in South Africa now. So, yeah. It's been fun. Adira. Okay. Can I use this? Oh, I can. And this should arc to several people. Let's use... So targets dodge and parry at the end of combat. I don't really want to use that yet because it'll... Let's go this one.
But of course.
It'll increase my chaos corruption. So let's do that. Then let's go... Chaos burst. Nice. Okay, cool. That did very well. There's only one enemy left for Abelard to deal with. At least up here. That's great. Well, I mean... I'm gonna be honest, Zimbabwe is not high on a list of places I would recommend living. Yeah, growing up in Zimbabwe was interesting. I don't regret it at all. I'm definitely grateful for the childhood I had. But yeah, man, trying to make a living in Zimbabwe is super difficult. South Africa is much better though. South Africa is much better. What is this dude doing? What? Why were you shooting the pillar? Bro is lost in the sauce. Yeah, you guys can't hit shit. Okay. Argenta. Can we just shoot this bitch? I love that. That is so satisfying. Okay. Darius, can we just shoot this dude in the face?
I'll see to it personally.
Nice. Okay. Love that critical hit. Okay. We got Buddy Boy over here moving up. Okay, 3 damage. 0 what? 0 damage. Okay. These people are doing more damage to themselves than anybody else. That is just funny. Okay. How far can I move up? I guess I can go to... Let's move up to here. I can't really do a whole lot else with Abelard at this point. Can do historic action. Till the end of turn. They do not lose MP. I could go for that, but it's still not going to get me close enough. So I guess I'm just going to leave Abelard there. By the way, I'm a professional artist. Oh, awesome. Very nice. How's that going for you? That must be a bit of a difficult difficult career to be in these days, especially with the rise of things like AI. I have a really good idea for your stream. Thank you. Full disclosure, I've had many people offering me custom artwork for the stream, but I'm pretty happy with the stream just looking simple the way it is. Yeah. I'm just doing this for fun after work, so I'm not really all that worried about trying to have a crazy looking, you know, channel with custom artwork and all of that. But thank you, I appreciate the offer. Right, Adira. I think she's a bit far away to do anything really useful. Yeah, I need to move her up a bit. So let's get you here. There we go. Can you do anything from here? Nope, still not. What about this? Nope, okay. Okay, cool, that's fine. Argenta, you probably also need to move up.
Rejoice in battle.
Can you hit anything from there? 26% chance to hit. That is not looking good. Cannot hit. Okay. I don't think I can do a whole lot with Argenta either, so we're just going to leave her there. Darius, can... You should be able to hit something. You're a sniper. 62% chance. So would you like to see my work? Thanks for the offer, at Zero, but I'm not going to buy anything, so I'm not too worried about it. You're welcome to post a link to your like Instagram or Twitter or whatever, and I'll check you out. But I'm not gonna buy anything. So, yeah. Okay, I cannot hit this guy. Let's see if we hit this guy.
I'll make it happen.
Not miss. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Bro is doing 0 damage.
Cleanses the body.
Lol. Okay. Oh, he actually did a little bit of damage to me. Okay. Oh well. You can come up to here, Abelard. Cool. We'll just... I can't do anything there. Okay. Adira, come up to here.
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Right. Here's my Instagram. You can follow me after the stream. Okay, awesome. I don't see the link. No. You might need to repost it. I don't see the link in chat. I haven't disabled links. No. No, I haven't disabled links, so you should be able to post it. Okay. Cool. Okay. Adira, I don't think can do a whole lot. No. These guys are both behind cover. That is so annoying. Okay. Argenta probably also can't do a lot. You can just come here, I guess. Right, Darius, can you hit anybody? I don't think you can. Oh, we have a 38% chance to hit this bitch. Let's try. Nope. Okay. That's fine. Ooh.
Pain and duty go hand in
Lol.
hand.
Okay, Abelard, come up to here. And then charge at this dude.
Indeed.
Nice. Okay, cool. That's him dead. One guy left. Adira, you can come up to here.
They who discern the future on the battlefield.
Can you hit this dude now? Nope, still not. Okay, cool. Good to know. Argenta can move up here.
Be the fire in my heart.
You're also not going to be able to hit this guy. Nope. Okay. Darius, probably not. Nope. Okay. This bitch is just chilling behind cover and will not move. That is so annoying. Okay.
Follow my lead.
Send me your Instagram on chat. I'll follow you. Oh, what? How did he do so much damage to me? What a bitch. Okay, I'll send you my Instagram in a bit. I almost never use Instagram though. Fair warning. I have Instagram. I don't think I've opened the app more than like, I don't know, twice in the last year. Okay.
My place is at the fore.
You can come here. Adira, come down here. See if you can hit this guy. Bit of a risky move, but we can hit him now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Right, that last bitch just hid there for so long. That was so annoying. Okay, collect all. Collect all. Okay. Right. Collect all of these. Nice. Okay. Okay. I think that's basically everything. We have got some shit over here. What is this? Medicaid.
This is the only outcome I accept.
Most of these unfortunate souls took their own lives by slicing their guts wide open. What? Why? Okay. There we go.
I always keep my options open.
Okay. That's fine.
What do we have here?
Yeah, we'll just take all of those. What is this? Huh. We have auto pistol. 3 to 5 damage. Las pistol's better. That's fine. We'll take all of those. We got some goods down here. You have found a consumable item. Grenades, stimulants, medkits, and other consumables can be placed in quick slots. So double clicking which... Okay, cool. Good to know. Mutated flesh sample. Damn. Okay. I think I want Abelard to have the grenades. Yeah. Can I? Why does it say 1? Does that mean I've only equipped 1 grenade? Do I have to? Oh. Oh, so I can only equip 1 grenade at a time? That's kind of weird. I would have thought I could equip, like, the stack. Okay. Oh, well. Abelard has room for another weapon. What else do I want to give him? Do I give him Scrappy auto pistol? Las gun. 5 to 7 damage. 3 to 5 damage for the Ripper auto pistol. 6 to 8 damage. For the las pistol. I think I give him a las pistol. Let's do that. Yeah, because I can equip that at the same time. And then I'll give him the las gun as secondary. So that just gives him more options. A sword, 6 to 9. But my current chain sword is better. So let's stick with that. A melter charge. I'm not too worried about that. an axe. Okay, cool. No, I think we're good. I think we're good. Right. I think that's everything. Yeah. Oh wait, we missed some loot up here. What do we got? We'll just take all of that. Okay. The heavy door is secured by sophisticated mechanical lock. There must be a way to unlock it from someone else. Huh.
I always have a backup plan.
Okay, we have another door here. Oh, we missed some stuff. Let's have a look at this. Oh, just take all. I don't even know what I'm collecting, but hey.
I always get the job done.
A statue of the famous Calixtus sculptor and chronicler Zacharias, the 23rd year of this millennium, original. Huh. Okay, cool. Let's keep going. Can we open this door?
Let us not door.
Hey.
Right there.
There we go. Hey, hey.
Never doubt me.
Argenta's got us. You love to see it.
Damn warp. If we'd been in real space, I'd have...
Idira, stop castigating yourself. Your soothsayings have always been vague. Even if you had her, who among us would have realized that it was Lady Theodora who was in peril?
Okay. Ooh.
Rise to the
Attention
top,
to detail
or get
is the
left
key
in the
to
dust.
success.
Can I not?
The Emperor sets my path. Onward.
Okay, wait.
I'm restless.
I want you to come through here. Aha, there's the trap.
I better myself through my
Nice.
service.
Argenta's got us. Okay.
Is there money to be made?
We got some shit lying around here. Take all of that. What is the... Tech use, 100% down. Multi-key. Oh, so the multi-keys are limited use items. Okay. What does this mean? I don't know what this icon is. Huh. Okay, so I can just blow up that door. But I don't really need to, because I can just run around. So, not a whole lot of point in doing that. These are bad dudes by the looks of things. So, let's go pick a fight. Did you hear the screams? Move. Sir, are you alright? We can't hear anything. Weird. What is bro doing? Now I see. You are in league with them. Is this an insurrection? Yes, indeed. Death to the traitors. What is bro doing? So, what are you doing? Get a hold of yourself. Bro is just losing his mind. Okay. I know you're all traitors. Traitors, all of you. They told me, they whispered, hey, who are you? Do we get to talk to this guy? Sure. Okay. Not what I was expecting to happen, I'm gonna be honest. What? We'll just grab all of that. Sure. Don't know what I'm collecting, but let's go for it. We'll take it all. Okay, we have a number of doors to go through. Well, that one just opens. Oh, what is going on?
I always keep my options open.
Can we speak to these guys? We are done for. They will kill us all, and I can't take this anymore. The fact that the person is still alive is evidently only... Huh. What is this? For some reason, the arch enemy's twisted influence has found its way into the station. Yep, see? I called it. It's chaos. Them bitches are heretics. We need to perform some exterminatus on this place. Where's the child? Is she safe? What child? Eve has his tongue cut off, just like the rest of the lesser servants of House Urselio. Damn. Okay, there is some bad shit going on here, man.
Keep your wits about you.
Let's open the store and see. I don't really want to use any of my keys and stuff if I don't have to. Awaken the Cogitator Spirit. The Cogitator's vid screen is covered in cracks and stained with dried blood. The button switches and levers are ripped out of the control panel with exceptional cruelty and scattered around the sacred mechanism that now sparks and hisses in agony, still refusing to perish. Awaken the Cogitator. You turn a few of the remaining dials and pull the activation lever. The cracked vid screen of the sacred engine flickers. The Cogitator's inside emit creaks and groans, and the lumens, light source, and the lumens oscillate at random. It takes a while, but eventually the machine spirits do grant you access to the Cogitator's system. Okay, sure. Request data on the station's navigators. Examine the log. Call Riker Minoris for help. Switch to the main chamber controls. Main elevator controls. Step away from... let's go main elevator. I don't... you release the lever to the upper elevator. A few manipulations with the switches make you realize the elevator to the upper elevator is blocked. Oh. A few manipulations make you realize it's blocked, so I don't think we want to activate it then. So let's go back. Let's swip to the main chamber controls. The cogs within the signal system slowly start turning with heavy grinding and clacking. The tired machine spirits grant you access to the station control, or at least parts of it that still obey the Cogitator. Open all doors on the level. The Cogitator's vid screen goes dark, as if the machine spirit had fled their mechanical casket, but your assumption is incorrect. As it fills with static just a few moments later, you can barely make out an inscription amidst the flow of rapidly changing signals. Warning, data corrupted, processing, error. Something is required. What? Whoa. I don't know binary. What the hell? I mean, I bet I could put these into AI and it would tell me what they mean. But I'm just going to go logic. Shows the best character for this action. Oh, right. I am actually curious. I am. What happens if we just throw these digits into Grok? Let us see. Grok, what do you got for me? If I just do a copy and paste of this screenshot. What do we get? 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 What does this binary mean? Let me switch to what's it? Website YouTube. Switch to this. What does this binary mean? Go. Whoa. Whoa. What is freaking out here? Huh. Weird. Okay. The image contains a warning message about corrupted data and a series of binary numbers. The text indicates a processing error that means error is required. The binary sequence on the right appear to be separate entries, but without additional context-specific decoding. The required binary could be interpreted as a sequence of bits potentially represented by command. Converting it directly to ASCII is not straightforward due to its length, 26 bits, which doesn't align perfectly with standard 7 or 8-bit ASCII characters. However, breaking it into smaller chunks, e.g. 8-bit strings, might yield results. 17 decimal F in ASCII. I can only speculate. If this is from a game or simulation, the binary key code or error signature for preciseness. Huh. Okay, so Grok does not know. Grok does not know what's up with that. Okay, that's fine. Let's just go. Let's just go with the logic option. Let's go with that. Logic test succeeded. The vid screen lights up with a smattering of unfamiliar green symbols, and you hear a peculiar click from somewhere behind you. It appears one of the doors the chamber has opened. Okay. Cool. Examine the log. The archive data stored in the data crypt is partially corrupted, but you still managed to access the original lodge for examination. Oh, okay, cool. There's going to be a little bit going through this. I want to pour myself a glass of wine. I will be right back. Okay. Jeez, man. It is cold in Cape Town. Right. View Vox report. Examine the recent entries of the incident log. Examine the security and life support logs. View the encrypted data. Let's just start at the top. The Vox recording hisses. For some time we hear a voice. This is Officer A282. Do you copy? Several generators overheated on the lower levels. Chambers A to D are unpowered. The tech priest crew the problem is not responding. Requesting back. Okay, and then it's cut off. Cool. 200 servants have perished due to explosive decompression of the living quarters. We've located traces of mechanical interference. The preliminary causes Officer sabotage. Crews 5, 6, and 9 are cut off from the main compartment. We have enough oxygen for 20 minutes. May the Emperor save our souls. Uh-oh. Senior station officers, this is the captain speaking. We attempted to contact the Winter Scale Scion for help, but something is jamming the signal. We never received a reply and cannot be sure it was even sent in the first place. A rescue team is not coming. We are on our own, so remain vigilant. Anyone could be a traitor. You hear me? Anyone. If you are in doubt, shoot to kill. Huh. Voxer 2 ready to 6 wood. Damn. Okay, so there's some weird shit going on this station. Examine the recent entries of the incident log. The servants close to the child have started butchering one another again. An order came from above to have their remains processed. Servants close to the child. What child? Because, I mean, the guards that we met at the beginning were also talking about a child. Like, what does that mean? Date classified. The negotiations with the winter scales were a success. A new batch of servants will arrive in 10 moons. Escort them to the laboratory at once. It is imperative that we increase the new resistance to the child's powers. Data expunged. Huh. Okay, so there's some child who apparently has some kind of powers. I'm going to guess this child is a psyker, and the child has to be somebody important. Okay, examine the station's docking log. The log is almost completely corrupted, but you managed to recover the last entry. Identity confirmed. Regent Aranotano Orsilio. Date of visit classified. Reason for visit classified. Date of departure classified. Thank you. That's very informative. Examine the security and life support logs. Damage to technical compartments. Warning, living quarters depressurized. Unable to access the station's docking system. Engine regulation system. Station. Damn, man, this station is going to shit. Review the encrypted data. Requires access level security capture or above. Break through the machine guard's defenses. Sure, let's do that. You easily bypass the restrictions imposed on the sacred machine. The cogitator's overloaded processors were unhappily. Most of the encrypted data has been wiped. You find traces of the purge protocol. Recovery is impossible, but a list of the most recent commands having been embedded now flits across the screen in a single creeping line. Child delete picked flow disable access code. Annual station controls delete activate shuttle self-destruct purge command log. Huh. Okay. Exploring the archives for a while longer yields a surviving excerpt from the guard captain's report, mentioning that the security system had recently been reconfigured without his knowledge. His comment reads, only the keepers of the station have access to the life support systems, but Keeper Theobald had not left the child's side, neither had I. Could it be that... Oh, and then it ends. Okay, cool. Emit a quiet hum. I don't want to call these guys because I don't yet know who's the good guys and who's the bad guys in this, situation. So if I call these guys, it's possible they're just part of the bad guys and it just makes everything worse. So, request data on station's navigators. Brief pause. Screen, flicker so location, main hall, status alive. Location of status alive. Camorra Orsilio, location upper chambers, deceased. Location of status deceased. Location unknown, status deceased. Okay, cool. Okay, I think we step away. Cool. So that's pretty much that. What door unlocked? I'm gonna assume it was this one? Yeah, because we've been in there. This one is the one that unlocked. We got some goods. Is this also locked? Really? Okay, that's unfortunate. Let's collect all. Okay. Cool. Right, can we equip anything here? This one adds a dodge penalty, but gives me armor. I don't really want to equip this, to be honest. Armor 20%. Yeah, it's not a lot.
I refuse.
Correct armament. I don't really know what that is. I was just curious. We have fire grenades. We have data cryptos. What is a data crypto? Okay. I don't really know what all of these are. Huh. Initials CTFO. Okay. Research notes of the navigators. Keep a threshold. She shields us. I must retreat one command at the man team. Dust, black water. Could be used to make pants for the child. Yes, I can. What is this child that keeps being referenced? Okay. Outfit settings. Oh. Oh. Okay. That's kind of cool. Kind of like the darker one. Let's go with that. Show helmet, show backpack, show base outfit. I don't know what that means. Whatever. Okay, cool. Kind of a nice feature. I like that. Yeah, you still haven't sent me your Instagram. I'll send it after I'm done with the stream. Sorry, I don't have it on. I don't have a link to my Instagram anywhere close at hand. I need to go through my phone and find it. Right. Let's see.
I always have a backup plan.
Door. Okay. I think let's just carry on going down here. Can we clear this?
Unexpected result.
Okay. Huh. Not what I was expecting, but cool. Bonus to persuasion. Why would gloves give me a bonus to persuasion? Sure. Okay, I can't do anything more here by the looks of things. I'm guessing we just go back the way we came. I don't know what I'm collecting, but whatever. I don't see a whole lot else. Let's try open this again. I don't think we did anything for that, though. No. There's got to be something else we've missed. There's got to be something else. I don't know what else, though. There's a door here. Could that be something? Let's see. Wait, can we not get here? Yeah, we can. What do we?
Naval service. That was barely a challenge.
Yeah, lol. Can we open the store? It doesn't look like it. Whoa. These fade in, fade out animations of the scenery are a little bit annoying. I must admit. The store here. Elevator's power is up. Didn't we turn that
Rise
on?
to the top or get left in the dust.
Huh. Okay.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
I remember the issue with the elevator being that it was blocked, so we didn't want to unjam it without first unblocking the elevator. But I'm going to be honest, I don't see another option. We've already been through everything here. Okay, so I guess we try and... I guess we just try and just let the elevator go and see what happens.
Keep your wits about you.
Let's do that. Do these guys want to tell us anything now that we've activated that machine spirit? Nope. Okay. Where's the child? Is she safe? What is... Oh, I'm kind of curious. What is this child they are talking about? Joyce plays. Joyce plays? Exo? What's up with you? Doing very well. The conscientious of screen covered in cracks. Yeah. No, not step away. Activate the thing. What am I doing? There. Main elevator controls. Activate the elevator. Processing confirmed. Wait, was it that easy? You told me it was blocked. Was it really that easy? Power system. Okay, cool. Step away. Cool. Here I thought something was going to go wrong by activating that. Okay, so let's try go back then. Uh-oh. What was that? Heresy found its way into... Wait. What was that? Heresy has found its way into the house of this esteemed house. It's Black Day for knows. Why? Why has heresy found its way? I mean, we know that. But, like, why are you saying it? Why are we... Huh. Okay. I have no idea.
I always have a backup plan.
I don't know what that's about. Okay. Let's go.
An expected result.
Oh wait, the elevator. It's the elevator. It's this thing here, is it not? Why can I sometimes not click? That's so weird. Turn on. A control rod. Oh right, that's the other part of it. The control rod. What did we need to do to get the control rod? Elevator control rod can be rebuilt in the laboratory using blood and segregation. Right. So I need to find the laboratory. June Samuels, welcome. Forgive me being a noob. I am a noob to these sorts of games. I played a bit of Baldur's Gate 3, but I never finished Baldur's Gate 3. So this sort of game is definitely new to me. Okay, so we need to find out where to get this control rod thingamadoodad then. So let's see.
Service, that was barely a challenge.
Why is it always Abelard who's commenting? Dude, aren't you like 60? Like, let some of the other people comment. Jeez. I feel like this is still gonna lock. Yeah, this is still locked. So what else? What am I missing? There is gotta be something else here that I'm missing. We'll try this door? Wasn't this locked? Or unable to be activated? I felt that. Okay, we don't need to unlock that one. Right. Have you played this game before, June? Are you more of an expert than I am? That door doesn't look like it can be opened at all, which is interesting. I thought I'd tried that. Or am I just losing? I'm probably just losing my mind. I don't know what else to try. I've been through here. There's nothing else.
Is there money
I'm
to
gonna
be
just
made?
try open this. Let's see. What do we got here? I don't know what these are, but I've got 4 of them. So let's give that a go.
That's how it's done.
Okay, it was just a bunch of loot. Cool. I still need to figure out the loot system. I'm just collecting everything, but I don't even know what most of the stuff is. Okay. What else could we have possibly missed? I think I've already done all of the options on this computer as well. Awaken. See, I don't know if I want to call Riker Minoris, because again, I don't know who's the good guys and the bad guys in this whole station going crazy, but the system cannot carry out your command despite the eager compliance of the machine spirit. One thing is certain, the problem does not lie in the cogitators and mechanisms. Oh. Okay, well that was an unexpected result. Cool. Okay, so we've done literally everything that cogitator / computer can do. I don't know what else to do. I am a little confused, I must admit. Where have I got to go? Hello? Can I... What is up with the click just randomly not working at times? This door I can't do anything with. That door I can't do anything with. Huh. I feel like I've gone everywhere. Like... I've done everything. What am I missing? Do I need to talk to the guy again? Was it that simple? Did I just not talk to the guy after getting decked? Dude, why can I sometimes just not click? That's so annoying. Such a random bug as well.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Okay, let's talk to bro here. What's he gonna tell us? Hurry each minute. Yeah, thank you. A controller is required. I'm legitimately confused. What am I missing? What am I missing? I can return to Void Ship, but I don't feel like that's anything. These doors are nothing.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
The elevator control room can be rebuilt in the laboratory. Sure, but like, I can't access the laboratory. Right in blood. I am very confused. Rumors, warning expanse, contracts. Okay, so these are obviously like side quests. That's this Fleek dude, but he's got nothing more to say to us. That's just a legend. Okay. Huh.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Yeah, I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss. Do I really need to Google this? I don't like Googling shit in games, man. I really don't, but I don't know what else to try. I've tried activating this. I cannot activate it.
To the top, or get left in the dust.
Wait, why is this all covered in blood? That was not like that earlier. That statue did not look like that when I was here earlier. I can't interact with it. Okay. Weird. Is anything down here? I don't think so. Nope. What about this? Can you move? There. Library's full of treasuries. Okay, that's nothing.
I always have a backup plan.
We've really got to Google this shit. Do we really got to Google this shit? Do these guys have anything to say? I don't think they do. No. What about this one? Nope. Nope. No. Okay. I'm at a loss. What is it we need to do? We need the elevator rod, is it? No, wait. The guide. The void ship needs to have it. No, it's not that one. Where is it? There it is. Elevator control rod. Okay. Let's Google this shit. Let's Google. Ooh, wait, not that one. There, that one. Let's Google this shit. Rogue trader. Elevator control rod, was it? What do we got? Can't activate the elevator on your 5. To power the coordinator, so to extra diplomatic means. It still tells me. Is this a bug or am I missing something? Did the logic check to open all doors, but had to go back and select all the 101 options on that door? Funny bug, when I did so, the game went from... Oh. I had to use the tech skill to open all doors. It said the doors were open, but weren't. Okay, so this might be a bug. It could also just be that I have to activate all of the buttons. Okay, so in that case, I need to come back here. Because I did select all the options on the computer. I didn't... elevator controls. It was the main chamber controls. Open all doors. Ah, yes. Okay. I didn't choose all of these options, so let's see what happens. Cogitate takes a few moments together. Says, activating the report. This door has already opened. Okay. This door is already opened. According to the data, the compartment you're trying to open is depressurized. Okay. The protocol has been executed. The bash has been opened. Okay, there we go. That might be something. That might be something. Let's do this one as well. Already opened. Uh-oh. What did that do? Ah. Well, that was a weirdly long and drawn-out animation to take me back to the door. You could have just showed me the door, but okay. It's quite hum. Okay, cool. Step away. Okay, cool. So there were 2 doors that opened from that. Where would the second one have been? Was it this one? No, that's still closed. That's closed. I can't do anything there. Did this open? Oh, this opened. Ah. Okay. I got some goggles. Cool. Okay, so that would open that door and it opened this door, which is
there
fine.
money to be made?
That's what we need. Let's carry on through here then. Hey. Okay. Right. Let's take a look here. The caustic stench of reagents sears your nostrils and broken glass crunches underfoot. Somebody wanted to destroy the laboratory or find something. Oh.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Synthetic anemotic fluid pools across the floor, barely discernible. Traces stench to the outside of the airpress. Okay. Huh. Okay, cool. So, we've got some random flesh sample. Sure. I'm just collecting everything. I don't know what I'm collecting, but sure. Okay, we've already done that one. We got some stuff here. Ooh. We got drugs. Yeah, we got crazy Warhammer drugs. Those are the worst kind. Those are the worst kind of drugs. A psi crystal. We got drugs and crystals? Ah, shit, man. We got some hippies living up in here. Ooh, what is that? That looks trippy as hell. Huh. Did not look healthy, though. Okay. Right.
Let us not dawdle.
Oh, we got a dude. Lady Cassia's Medicae. They all just lost their minds. Please don't kill me. Okay, don't give me a reason to. What do we got here? A tissue flask. Oh. Okay, so these flesh samples probably have something to do with it. How would we tell which ones to put where? Tissue flask. Data crypt connector. Catalyst flask. Reagent flask. I'm missing one. So the tissue flask is probably going to be the corrupt, mutated, navigator, and flesh. Okay, so we have normal, mutated, and navigator. I have no idea. Huh. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, they don't all use this flesh stuff. Okay. A viscous translucent substance, a hissing liquid. Last time I checked, his liquid shouldn't be hissing at you. A purified sample from the ocean world. OM2. Okay. Catalyst flask. Okay, I don't really know what would act as a catalyst. A reagent? I don't have any reagents. A data center. Oh, we have these randomized data crypt. I don't know what any of those are, but sure. And then the tissue. Okay, we gotta get up to some science experiments shit here. Research notes. Is this gonna tell us what it is? More and more servants are being influenced by the immaterium, and it has nothing to do with the child's more frequent tantrums. We've discovered that the corrupted flesh of the mutated reacts most unusually to the crystals we purchased from the Winterscale dynasty. I strongly recommend finely grinding the reagent to catalyze the reaction. Do not use acid under any circumstances. I kind of want to use the acid now. Trust me, you will not like having to tend to the burns for the next dozen turns in a row. They straight tell me it's going to give me burns for a dozen turns. That's kind of annoying. I kind of wish I could figure that out on my own. Okay. This calls for something more basic. Oh, and one more thing. The Tech Priest blessed data crypt HO for the calculated number of chronoturns, which means it is no longer necessary to remain near the device while waiting for the reaction to start. The data crypt H40KO malfunctioned over the course of the mechanism. Okay. H040 H40KO is the one that malfunctioned. H41OK it's okay is the one that was blessed. Cool. So okay, this is the one. Okay, so okay, this is the one that was blessed. So I'm going to assume we need to use this one. H41, okay. There we go. Cool. H41, okay. We've discovered corrupted flesh reacts most unusually to the crabs. I strongly recommend finally grinding the reagent to catalyze the reaction. Okay. So the tissue's got to be the corrupted flesh. Or the mutated flesh, sorry. We've got the data crypt. We don't have the catalyst. The reagent... Oh, no, we do have the catalyst. We don't have the reagent. Okay, we know we shouldn't use acid. What else should we be using instead of the acid? So we discover the corruption most unusually to the crystals we purchased from the Winterscale laboratory. I strongly recommend finally grinding the reagent to catalyze the reaction. Okay, so these crystals we need to grind then. Do not use acid. Trust me, you're not like this calls for something more basic. What do we have that's basic? Biogel, black water. That doesn't tell me much of anything. Okay, so we need to try grind this up. We know we can't use acid, but we need to pick one of these. Biogel or black water. I'm going to assume black water. I'm going to assume it's black water. But let's figure out how we grind anything. Remake the control rod. Wait, was that all it took? Oh. I thought I had to go through all of this shit to remake the control rod. Okay, well, whatever. This is obviously something else then. Transducer. This probably grinds the crystals, doesn't it?
This is intriguing.
Ooh. Haha, it did. Okay. So, that'll be the catalyst. No, not the catalyst. The reagent, which will be this one. Okay, now we need to figure out the catalyst. What else could we put in there? Adamantine? What the hell is adamantine? Okay. We got some Wolverine shit up in here. What else could tell us whether to use water or the biogel stuff? This one said... Oh, no, it was this one. Synthetic anemonic fluid pulls across the floor. Stretch. Anemonic fluid. Okay. I feel like it's the water. If you're telling me it's basic, can I maybe save before trying this?
I always have a backup plan.
Can I save? Hey, I can. Okay, let's save and then give it a try. Sure, new save. Save. Okay, cool. So now, let's go in here and throw in, I'm thinking water. Let's do that. Activate. Really? Okay, cool. We're gonna load. We're gonna load. So clearly it was not the water. Yeah. Okay. So biogel then? But I'm wondering how I was supposed to figure out that it was biogel. I feel like I've interacted basically everything. Catalyst, let's go with biogel. Activate. Oh.
This could be an opportunity.
Adaptive antidote. Grants immunity to toxic damage. Huh. Okay. Not what I expected, to be honest. I don't know what I was expecting, but sure. What happens? We have adamantine, we have meteorite chunk. I don't know if I want to throw these in here, because I don't know what the point of them is. Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's get back to the elevator. Okay. Let's see. Can we activate this elevator now?
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
We made the control rod. What? You dealt with the threat and powered the elevator. Well done. I trust you bought that shot as well. Remember every second of hesitation. Idira suddenly cocks her head and drives her nails deep into your shoulder. Then she starts mumbling. The crossroads. There are two paths, both stained with blood, both leading to the accursed eye. They all wear masks, so poor and flimsy, they fall at the slightest touch. One hiding a blind man, another a traitor. Ooh. Okay. So that, I'm assuming that means it's an important decision to be made. There are two paths, both stained with blood, both leading to the accursed eye. They all wear masks, so poor and flimsy, they fall at the slightest touch. One hiding a blind man, the other a traitor. Who is who? Who do you see behind the masks? Tell me more. What paths? Thank you. Everything is clear now. Thank you. I did not understand a single word. Tell me more. What paths? There are two paths, both stained with blood, both leading to the eye. Let's go who is who. I think that is. They all wear masks, so poor and flimsy they fall to such touch. One hiding a blind man, the other a traitor. Who do you see behind the masks? My whispers are giggling nastily. They will not speak, the naughty little things. They say that tearing off the masks is your concern. Sure. Why did I expect anything else in Warhammer? Okay. Tell me more. What paths? I cannot say. One is paved with blind faith, the other with hatred and treachery. Both lead to tragedy. You simply have to decide what kind of tragedy you like the most. Oh. So there's a tragedy that comes from blind faith and a tragedy that comes from hatred and treachery. Thank you, everything is clear now. It's not. Idira nods and tells you the station has enough problems without your sorcery, Psyker. I don't trust this guy. I don't. I have many questions regarding... Let's ask him some questions. Let's see if we can figure out something. You think they're worth the life of my mistress? The servants alone cannot be blamed for what happened at the station. Most corpses I discovered were either unarmed or feeble. The madmen I fought were convinced that we were the traitors. I'm gonna go with this one. Because the madmen I fought were convinced that's true. But they also seemed like madmen. Like they were straight up killing each other. So I'm not convinced the other guys were any better. What we do know is that the servants that were killed cannot be blamed. Most of them I discovered were unharmed or feeble. And I don't trust this guy either. Shit, man. thinking this one. Let's do this one. Did you really think mere servants could plan a coup? The senior officers are just as guilty. Half of my gods butchered one another because they suspected treason. As for the real culprit, the coup was staged by those closest to the mistress. Damn. I gotta admit, the writing in this game is S tier. Like, it is really, really good. It's genuinely making me think and question all the things I've seen up until this point. The madmen, I thought, were convinced that we were the traitors. Destroying the shuttle, shutting off power, and disabling security systems. Too many things required special access. Access available only to the keeper of the station. That's true. I trust you. I don't trust him. This guy seems up to no good. Enough. I would not trust you as far as I could throw you. That seems too extreme. Destroying the shuttle, shutting off power. Let's do this one. As I'm sure you're aware, there were two keepers of the station. Your guess is absolutely correct. Theobald Orsilio, the demented old man obsessed with Lady Cassia and her power, and the other one to blame for the woes that have befallen Iraq 5, our noble line. I'm assuming Lady Cassia is the child we've been hearing about. That's my guess. Madman, I thought, I listened to a recording of a private conversation between the station's officers. You were lenient towards them, purposefully neglecting socials. I saw the security capital. Only keepers have access to the station's systems, but Theobald stayed at his side the entire time and could not have initiated self-destruct protocol. I'm assuming this. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. The madman, I thought, took us to be traitors. Yeah, but his explanation is going to be that, of course, they thought we were the traitors because we were defending ourselves. So, you know. Cheap viewers. No, thank you. Bad. Bye-bye. Okay. It's crazy how many bots there are on Twitch. It really is. I'm going to go with this one. Only the keepers have access to the station's systems. Which means he did it before the report was filed, or maybe after. Or, Fleek stern-faced twist in disgust, you dare suspect me of what happened? The one who's going out of his way to preserve what little there is still left. By the God Emperor, you will keep these slanderous accusations to yourself. Damn, man. I don't know. I listened to recording private conversations with the station officers. You were very lenient towards them, purposefully neglecting security protocols. Let's do that. I was lenient, this is true, and in the end I paid a steep price for it. Just look at the destruction around us. The insurgents have left almost nothing of my home. Damn, man, I don't know what to say. Enough lies, I'm certain you're the one behind this coup. See, I don't know that. Shit. I don't know what to pick. I really don't. Do I trust him or do I not trust him? That's where we're at. I trust you. I would not trust you as far as off. Enough lies. I'm certain you're the one behind this coup. If I choose this, he's probably going to fight me. He's probably going to fight me. Can I save? Damn it. Why can't I save? Oh, well. I'm going to go with enough lies because I don't trust this dude. I really don't. He was executing people when I walked in here. Which granted is Warhammer. That's normal. But like, still, you know? I suppose that it's time to remove my mask. Congratulations, you've got me. But did you really expect me to be sincere this entire time? To welcome you with open arms, an ally of Tisiphone and her monster, the accursed child who's tormented the navigators of House Orsilio for years? Don't make me laugh. You arrived to help her completely destroy her house. I cannot let it happen. Hey, okay, cool. We got a right choice. What are you babbling on about? I know nothing of this Tisiphone or monsters of any kind. You could not be more wrong, but the idea of destroying your house becomes more appealing with every word you say. Flick, you're obviously quite mistaken. I came here to get myself a navigator, nothing more. Attack, and you'll pay for it with your lives. That still doesn't give me an easy choice to choose from. I do like that, though. Like, this is... Good writing should make you do this. It should make you question every single choice, and I love this. Shit. What are you babbling about? I know nothing of the Stephanie or monsters. I'm inclined to go with number 1. You couldn't be more wrong, but the idea of destroying your house becomes more... I don't really care about destroying his house. I don't know anything about his house. I came myself to get a navigator. That's true. That's true. But I am involved now. So... I'm going to go with 1. I'm going to go with 1. Do you not? In that case, accept my sincere apology for the deception and my earlier behavior. I had no intention of making an enemy of Von Valancius heir nor destroying the station that served my home for many years. They left me no choice. You cannot imagine what monster lurks in the upper chambers. An evil, a plague, a pestilence on our bloodline that seeks to destroy House Orselio from within. And Theobald and his followers, just mindless fanatics serving this evil. Lady Cassia is a scion of a merciless tyrant, but it is not her relation to Tisiphone that is terrifying. She is a monster whose powers drive servants insane in mere turns. A cursed child who can kill a navigator from the Orselio bloodline with just a look. I alone managed to get close enough to her over the years. She lowered her guard and trusted me, and at long last I rid my house of the curse. This is the truth. Shit. Okay. Cool game. You need to read it in character. Welcome, Mattstep. Yeah, my reading in character is a little easier said than done. I'll do my best, though. I'll do my best. I'm a bit of a noob to these kind of games, I must confess, but the writing is exceptional. Like, I am super invested in the story. But I am bad at these games. I must just warn you in advance. I am figuring this out as I go. Okay. All navigators are abominable mutants. So what? Perhaps you are instigating yourself, hoping I will let down my guard. It must have been terrible to live on a monster's yoke. See, I don't know that she's a monster. This dude could be telling me anything, so I don't know about that one. Monsters will continue to find the station. I will kill her. If your cursed child agrees to become my navigator, I'll gladly rid you of this burden. Seems like yet another night. Tell me, do you ever speak the truth? If your cursed child agrees to become my navigator. Okay, so this Lady Cassia could be a navigator. You still in Act 1? Game's about having fun, not about how good you are. I am indeed still in Act 1. And yes, that is definitely true, which is why I do enjoy these like heavily story orientated games, particularly ones with writing as good as this, because I'm not much into skill based games. I mean, okay, I have like 5,000 hours in Apex Legends, but that's beside the point. Okay, it's beside the point. I do prefer these story orientated games that give you a very immersive world, and I'm loving this so far. So. But all the stats of it, like reading the character sheet, is definitely a struggle for me to get my head around. All the different abilities and all the calculations that go into it is definitely taking some getting used to. Okay, Cassia is a navigator. I feel like I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone if I go with this option, because then I don't make him mad and I still get my navigator. Unless she's the monster that she says he is. That he says she is, she's like. And then ends up wrecking my ship. So, who knows? I don't trust this guy. I don't. He seems like he's up to no good. I think I'm going to go with this one. Your cursed child, I will rid you of this burden. You do not understand. This is... Fleek stops mid-sentence and makes a brief pause, then nods to himself. You are correct. This may work. It is certainly possible. Okay. You're going to need this charm. Fleek hands you a precious stone without a setting. Its luminous surface remains cold to the touch no matter how long you hold it in your hand. If you manage to press it against the monster's skin, whether by force or guile, the baleful influence of her powers will recede. You will be able to take her and leave the station. Oh. That is interesting. Huh. Okay. I'm sensing some chaos bullshit here. And I ain't no heretic. I am not a heretic. I just finished Warhammer 2,
Always keep your
Space
eye on
Marine
the
2,
prize.
Warhammer Space Marine 2. And I am fully down for the glory of the Emperor right here. Okay. Oh shit. What? Okay. Cassia, the pale figure with unnaturally long limbs, covers her face with her hands, which are deformed with talon-like nails. Her deathly pale face is coated with blood that continually streams from her scarlet-misted eyes. Her spiny gills... Spiny gills? What kind of person has gills? Slightly hidden under her disheveled hair, twitch nervously at your approach. Only now do you notice the third eye on the young woman's forehead, hidden by a jeweled ornament, and when your eyes meet, you sense overwhelming, soul-smothering power. Willpower succeeded. You are enveloped in despairing grief. An invisible hand closes around your throat, cutting off your breath. Your limbs seem to fill with with lead. Your heart hammers in your chest, and the desire to turn and flee. From this room, from this... Oh, decide turn and flee. From this room, from this station. Almost gets the better of you. At the last moment, you master your emotions, and your will pushes back against the illusion, forcing it to retreat. Adira emits something between a moan and a drawn-out whimper. Ow, it's as if my own little pals weren't bad enough. Now this one's barging into my head. Somebody stop her. Argenta, heresy. Argenta looks at the tall figure with a strange mixture of anger and sadness. Then she lowers her head. Her white hair veils her face. I like Argenta, I'm not gonna lie. She's badass. She's such a badass. Abelard, is this? What vile creature is this? Argenta, Rithis here. She requires a iconoclast follower. Overcome the crushing despair. I know I am here, and so I will stand strong against any illusion. Persuasion. Lady Cassia, I am here to help you. Please calm yourself. Coercion. By the Emperor, if you do not stop the sorcery, I will shoot you in the head. Jeez. Bring the stone in contact with Cassia. Wound her. Stop the sorcery now. Attack. I've had enough of this. Huh. Okay. I don't want to bring the stone in contact with her because I still don't trust that other dude downstairs. He seems like he was up to no good. So I don't like that option. Persuasion. I know I am here, and so I'll stand strong against any illusion. That, I like that option. I don't like Argenta's option. Because while I like Argenta, she's a little bit on the extremist side. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. Abelard, is this? I don't know. I don't know what that option is. Persuasion. I like the persuasion option, and I like the iconoclast option. But I don't know if this requires a skill check. I don't feel like it does. Let's go persuasion. Let's go persuasion. What's she got to say? Persuasion succeeded. She wearily shakes her head and lets out a drawn-out sound similar to both a sob and the howl of a small wounded animal. That's an interesting combination. What is happening? Was someone calling my name? Are all the betrayers dead already? And you, who are you? Darius von Valancius, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am looking for a navigator. Join my crew. You look like you'll do. It matters little. You profane creature, you'll die regardless. Poignantly remain silent. You, girl, may address me as your lordship rogue trader. I'm just going to go with the first one. Yeah, I don't feel like we need to start some shit. Let's just go with the first one. Unease settles over her features as she nods cautiously. Pardon my manners, Darius. I did not expect to make such a gracious acquaintance in such a time of great sorrow for our house. What is this? I feel faint. Oh. Theobald Orsilio, the heavy-set old man who has been kneeling nearby, erupts into low sobs. His eyes, swollen from crying, dart desperately around the room, as though a veil of ignorance has just been ripped away from them. The child, Lady Cassia, where are you? Sacred child, throne preserve. Oh, right, it's the God Emperor's throne. Okay. Despite his venerable age, the navigator leaps up and rushes to the young woman's side. Feeble so you. The old man shifts his revealing face to you. Revealing his face to you. It is threaded with jet black veins, and his bulging milky eyes bear a striking resemblance to those of a dead fish. Okay. A sickly sweet scent assaults your nostrils, as if the old man's flesh is rotting inside his decaying husk. Jeez, like, okay. My eyes fail me, for they are unable to make you out as either enemy or ally. I'm warning you, one wrong move will bring the wrath of House Orsilio down on your head. Watch out, Lord Captain. This one's so deranged it's making the whispers shriek like crazy. He might just open that eye of his. Threatening the head of the dynasty is a grave offense, esteemed whoever you are. Abelard places a hand on his head. Oh, Abelard, what a G. Persuasion. At present, I am trying to determine what is happening on Iraq 5. Commerce. I mean you no harm. I came to seek the navigator's aid. In the name of House Valancius, I sentence this monster to death. Okay, we're not doing that option. Let's not be super extremist. At present, I'm trying to determine what is happening on Iraq 5. I mean you no harm. I came to seek that. I kind of like that one. Commerce succeeded. I'll grant you that you do not look like the pirates who have come coveting the riches of a wrecked station, or like the scoundrels in Fleek's service. So who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. Darius von Lexus, road trader. Abelard, introduce us. To you, old man, I am your lordship road trader. Call me Darius. I'm just going to call me Darius. I don't feel like I need to be super, formal or whatever. Attempting to hide your family name will only make me more suspicious of you. However, weak though my eyes may be, they can still make out a noble coat of arms on your attire. And the compass, the regalia unique to road traders. Okay. Given that you have not so far drawn your weapons, your intentions are probably peaceful, and so House Orsilio now asks a service of you. Save the life of the child in exchange for future cooperation. Do not hurry to answer. Think on it. You can make yourself an ally or an enemy of our house today. You decide. What is the curse that taken hold of everyone in this room? You look frightening. What service do you ask me? I want to know what happened between you and Fleek. Damn. Man, this writing is like S tier. I am loving this. Everything makes you think about it. What curse has taken hold of everyone in this room? I kind of like that. Let's do that one. Curse. You do not understand the sacred gift given to our child. When the child is sad, we all weep. When the child smiles, we all laughed giddily. If the child wants blood, the world turns crimson. The child's will is the will of the great Tisiphone, for she is the heir of House Orsilio. I don't know who this Tisiphone person is, but I don't trust her. And they call me dangerous with my witchcraft. Adira mutters under her breath. Okay. I want to know what happened between you and Fleek. Fleek is my wayward student. He came to Iraq 5 as a callowed? That's an interesting word. Youth. I personally mentored him and entrusted him with the care of the child. He was like a son to me, but he proved to be just another traitor. He sought to steal our most precious treasure, the heir of our house, our sacred child, to revel in power with others like him, casting our house into the abyss to pervert centuries-long traditions of our family. You can see the fruits of his villainy yourself. He decided he was not bound by his duties to the legacy of the greatest of our novators? Actually, rules over the hierarchy. Oh, okay, so the ruler. Tisiphone Orsilio, who led our house to prosperity for countless years. Foolish boy, the renegade clouded his mind. They sought to seize control of the dynasty before the sacred child had come of age and had taken up the navigator's throne. Okay. So choose whose side you're on, a murderous traitor or the lawful scion of a noble house. Damn. Bleak said that the child is a monster. A legacy of tyranny must be wiped out. I've had enough of this, Navigator. I am leaving Eric 5. Bleak is the true monster. Let's do away with him together. Jeez, I don't know who to trust here. Jeez, guys. How could you lose control of your own station? What service do you ask of me? Shit. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I have more faith in this dude than I do in that Fleek character. I don't know why that is. So I'm inclined to go, what service do you ask of me? Yeah. Let's do that. What service do you ask of me? Hope glimmers in the Navigator's milky eye. Save the sacred child. Take her away from the station. I fear I do not have long left. A bluish river trickles down the old man's chin as he wipes mutated blood brushly away with his sleeve. You glimpse strange burns covering his flesh under his clothing. The slightest movement must be causing him unbearable pain. Jeez, okay. Save the child and deliver her safely to Regent Arenato, acting head of House Rosilio in the Coronis Expats. Rest assured that the reward will be worth your effort. I know we came here for a navigator, but after everything we've seen, I've got reservations about this girl. Yeah, you and me both, Adira. You and me both. Argenta looks at Cassia and a painful furrow on her brow. Such a fragile thing with such a heavy burden upon her shoulders. You are talking as though you expect to die here. How could you lose control of your own station? Peak said. I believe I've made my decision. Shit! I don't know what to choose again. Talking as though you expect to die here. Let's go that one. Let's go that one. Theobald shrugs indifferently. My service to the house is coming to an end. The wounds Fleek inflicted on my flesh will never heal. I am dying. Praise the throne, slowly enough to see that the child may be taken care of. Shit. Okay. You need help. There is Medicaid deck on my ship. Let's go with that one. No, I am the keeper of Iraq 5 and I will perish along with my station. On that note, I have other matters to attend to. Damn. Bro's just built different. Okay. I believe I have made my decision. Is that so? Perhaps please share your thoughts. I should bring Cassia to Fleek as I promised. The last thing I need is a monster on my ship. Cassia will remain here. Fleek is the true monster. Really? So I only have the option to go away. Damn. Can't I just take Cassia? Like, isn't that the logical decision? Okay. Cassia shall remain here. You shall serve as navigator of my vessel while you still live. I should bring Cassia to Fleek as I promised. Attack. I'm sick of the station. I'm taking Cassia, and you and Fleek shall suffer a less enviable fate. Shit, man. Okay, I don't like Fleek. Let's just do that one. I don't like any of these options, to be honest. Theobald dips his head in favor of your proposition. Allies are always welcome, even temporary ones. I will revive the child. Do not be alarmed. The power of House Rosilio's air will help us destroy our enemies and shield us from Fleek's navigator forces. But you, rest for a time before the battle. Damn. Okay. Jeez, man, there is a whole lot going on here. I don't even know what to make of all this. Okay. What do we have here? Luxurious feasts left untouched. This place does look a lot nicer than the usual. Is that a bed? This is a bedroom? What in the hell? Brother. That is a crazy ass bedroom. Shit. Badass though. I'm not gonna lie. If I was a multi-trillionaire, I would totally have a bedroom like this. This is kind of badass. It is indeed. What is this? While no one appears to be living in the cage, somebody still filled trough dried with fruit, fresh water. Oh, there's nothing in the cage, but it's got... Okay, cool. It is as if the painting was rendered by several different hands. The timid, uncertain lines interlaced with figures coming together. Oh, okay. Cool.
Is there money to be made?
Let's see. What do we have here? Lady Navigator's private library is brimming with essays, novels, and personal accounts from the Trailblazer explorers in the Imperium. Damn. Okay. Let's just go back, I guess. Yeah, I don't see anything else to do. It's about time we repay those who have betrayed our house. Come. Okay. Oh, shit. Rogue trader, you treasonous worm. I knew I should have killed you. Uh-oh. Bro is not happy. That is enough, boy. You betrayed the child, our house, and Tisiphone yourself. Surrender. I really wish there was voice acting here, I'm not going to lie. I am the savior of our house, and I am prepared to pay the ultimate price. Kill them. Uh-oh. You guys aren't going to like this, eh? You're just not.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
None of you shall survive.
Okay. Oh shit, there's enemies like everywhere. Darius? Okay, we do have some cover. I think I'm gonna put Darius like here. That's probably fine. Adira, you can come like here. Abelard, I want... How much? Dude has 52 health. Shit. Okay. This dude is going to take some work to kill. Abelard, I'm going to put... Theobald, Flick's bodyguard, then Abelard. Okay, so Abelard's got a little bit before he gets to play his turn. I'm gonna put Abelard... You know what? Let's move Adira here. And let's put Abelard here. Because Abelard can then move up this way around and attack those guys. And not Cassia. Argenta. Argenta, I guess I can just put here. It's not ideal, but... Yeah, Argenta only plays late, so... Yeah, okay. I think that's good. Let's go. Oh, shit. Okay.
Stay vigilant.
Jeez. Okay. Abelard. Wait. Why is Abelard there? Didn't I put him like... Oh. Okay. I messed up. No. Oh, well. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We can still... We put Abelard here and then just make him go and attack. And then we just charge attack. Target too close. Seriously, he's within 2 squares. He shouldn't be too close. Damn it, man. That is so annoying. Okay, we're just gonna go endure. Can I shoot? Yes. Okay. Take a shot at this guy. Wow. Wow, that was pathetic. Okay.
Weather the storm.
Lol.
Follow my lead.
Okay. Well, we're fine. We're fine. Bro's got his temporary health. Argenta. Can you? If you come here, you can shoot at these guys. But you're also in range of these guys. If I put Argenta here... What about if I put Argenta there? I don't really have a lot of good options, honestly. Because I kind of want to move Darius there. Can Argenta shoot any of these? 50%, 30%. What are these chance to hits? That's pathetic. 80% chance to hit that guy. Wrote that. 80% chance to hit that guy as well. I think I go. I'm gonna get some friendly fire here, which I don't like. I don't particularly like. Let's go with the run and gun.
Guided by faith.
Why did you move? I didn't tell you to move. Yeah. Okay. I might have misclicked on something there. Oh well. Let's 38%. That is pathetic. Why is my chance to hit so low? I don't get that. I'm gonna shoot my own guys if I go for that. Let's just do this. Okay, we did some damage. Line of fire. Oh, is that why my chance to hit is so low? But I feel like my line of fire is pretty good. I mean, it looks like it. Eh, you know what? We did the job. Bitch. I'm gonna get you back for that. What's this guy gonna do? Hey, bro's doing 0 damage. What's Cassia got? Oh, shit. Wait, what the? Cassia's crazy. What the hell? Okay. No, there is a lit wall. Oh, a little wall between you and him. Okay, so the wall affects my chance to hit. That's interesting. Because I felt like a low wall, something I could shoot over. It feels weird that should affect my chance to hit, but okay, Adira. Can we just like warp fry these bitches? I don't know if I'm gonna hit them. Let's try. Damn it! I was hoping it would bounce, but I guess dude is too far away. That's fine. That's fine. I can't do anything more. Yeah, that's okay. Darius, you can come up to here. And I want you to shoot this bitch in the face. I love that. That is so satisfying. What's bro got? Dude, that was... Wow. A blind penguin has more accuracy than you. What was that? Ah, bro just healed me. What a G. Uh-oh. Bleak's up to no good. And you missed. Okay. Oh, shit. 0 damage. 0 damage? Sure. Okay, Abelard. Let's not put you too close this time. Now hit that dude. Nice. Hit him again. Nice. Can we do anything else? Do that one. Nice. Okay, cool. Bitch got shit on. Jeez. Damn, bro took out a chunk of that dude's health. Okay. Cassia, can you come up to, like, here? And can you shoot at this bitch? 70% chance to hit. What about this one? 38. Okay, let's just do this. Let's just do that one.
As the Emperor commands.
Hello. Of course you miss. Okay. What's this dude got? How is everybody... He is standing in the open. Nice. Cassia's got this.
Emperor, give me strength.
Dude, Cassia is crazy. Shit. Finally, somebody hit him. Finally. Was that so hard? Psychic Shriek. Sure. Nice. Okay. Darius, can you just, like, shoot somebody? Nope. And nope. Can I move somewhere? No. Can you shoot this bitch? Yes, but that feels too easy. If you come here, then shoot him.
I'll make it happen.
There we go.
Another enemy down.
Nice. Okay, cool.
My faith strengthens me.
What is that? Yep, bro's got the healing.
Follow my lead. Stay vigilant.
Bro is not hitting these shots. That's crazy. The Visions of Triumph. Soul Gaze. Oh,
Weapon at the ready.
there's some crazy shit going on here. Bruh, I'm gonna have to shit on you for that.
A tactically sound approach.
Yeah, that's fine. Argenta. Can I shoot anybody? Oh, I can. I mean, 32%. And I hit him. That's crazy. I did not expect that to work.
Break their morale.
Lol.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Jeez, like Cassia's going crazy. Okay. Adira. Let's just move you up. Can't do a whole lot. Darius, let's move you up a bit.
Ready for whatever comes.
And let's shoot this bitch in the face. Damn. Well, that was awkward.
Strengthens me.
Yeah, you know, nobody's hitting them.
Follow my lead. Follow my lead.
Nice. Bro's got me. Okay.
Stay vigilant.
Nice. Abelard, move up. Argenta, can you just, like, move up to here and just, like, shoot the bitch? A little bit risky. I'm right out in the open, but, you know, whatever. Shoot him in the face.
For the weak.
Yeah, that was awkward. Okay.
Weapon at the ready.
Step aside. The
Cassia's got
navigator
this.
is coming.
What did she do to Darius? What? Warp Curse Unleashed. The enemy becomes cursed in combat. All incoming warp damage increases. Shit! Why am I getting... Who cursed me? What the hell? Okay. I don't ask questions. I don't ask questions. Can we shoot this guy now? 38%. That's kind of bullshit. Nope.
Another foe.
There you go. Cassia's got this. Nice.
Now, this is your burden, child. Survive. Return to the fold of your house as your destiny demands.
See, why couldn't there have been that voice acting the whole time? Like, it's so good. I just want more of it. Where the navigator's appeal so I can see quietly. Yeah, okay, cool.
No. Don't leave me alone in this violet brown haze. Wake up. Your mistress is giving you an order. Do you hear me?
Cassia looks at the navigator's body in bewilderment, and you are overwhelmed with an inexplicable sense of loneliness and grief.
He was a fine seer of the war. He fought for his mistress until the end.
What a G.
Yeah, no. Enough's enough. I've had my fill of waterworks, thank you.
Adira does not give a shit. I regret we had to meet under such circumstances. We'll give the urgency, but we should leave the station immediately. The systems are unstable and may fail at any moment. Yeah, let's do that one.
But this is my...
Cassia hesitates, searching for the right word. My home.
What are you going to do to me?
If you wish to leave the station alive, you must first sign a contract that you'll undertake to serve as my navigator until I release you from that obligation. Let's see, that feels a little bit too corpo. I'm not a huge fan. Lady Cassia, I dare to offer you my protection and grant you shelter aboard my vessel. Say one another. Become my navigator, and I shall restore you to House Ocelio at the earliest opportunity. I like these two options. I don't really know which one I prefer. This one is rogue trader of the Imperium of Man. Offer you my protection and grant you shelter aboard my vessel. Let us aid one another. Become my navigator, and I shall restore you to House Ocelio at the earliest opportunity. Let's go with number 3. I feel... Got your protection shelter. Okay, no, number two. Let's do that one.
I beg your pardon, but what about my servants? Yurak 5 is still full of people loyal to House Ocelio.
Yurak 5, you can secure your new servants once we're out here. All who can be saved will be given... Skua? What in the hell is that? I have never heard that word before. I'll provide you with everything necessary. Naturally, this includes... all who can be saved will be given... Yeah, let's do that one.
As a Lady Navigator of House Ocelio, I accept your gracious offer of protection. Please, take me to your vessel. I can no longer bear the pain of this place.
Nice! Okay, we found our navigator. Cool. To Voidbridge. Oh yeah, collect all. I love that the game gives you that. You sure you wish to collect the remaining trophies and leave this location? Leave this location, collect the remaining trophy. I don't know. Are you sure you wish to collect the remaining trophy? Yeah, I want to collect the trophies. Why? Weird. Why would I need a warning message for that? Okay. Lord Captain, Lady Navigator, welcome aboard. The Sanctum Navis has been prepared for the communion ritual, but if the Lady Navigator wishes to rest in her quarters first, your heart starts beating furiously, your breath comes short and sharpy, and your fingertips tingle unpleasantly. You notice that Vigis is shivering slightly, and the crew are glancing around in puzzlement, searching for the source of the sudden wave of unease. You decided not to make use of the charm that could inhabit. Oh. So, Cassia is still very powerful because I didn't subdue her powers. That is interesting. Okay. Without even looking at Foster, Cassia waves her away. First, I wish to speak to the rogue trader. Leave us. Shit. We might have made a bad call. Uh-oh. Of course. When you are ready for the ritual, please let me know. Damn. Okay. We might have made a bad decision. This chick's got some crazy psycho shit going on. Cassia sweeps her pensive gaze over Vigis, then lowering her lashes slightly turns to you. What did you wish to speak about? Tell me more what you shall. First, you do not hear all I was said. I do not want to speak to you. Go to something else now. I don't really like these options, to be honest. What did you wish to speak to me about? After a few seconds of hesitation, Cassia lets out a small exhale and then releases her pointed chin. I have not yet thanked you for saving me on the station. My thoughts were clouded with so much mournful ash, then Theobald's heart stopped, but you acted honorably. And did not exploit me in my wretched position. And for that, I'm immeasurably grateful. Ah, okay, maybe she's not going to just, like, enslave the whole ship then. Okay. I'm also deeply grateful that you saved my servants. Especially my valet. Oof, what the hell name is that? Served on the station for more than 5 years, much longer than any who preceded him. He knows how to properly attend to me during journeys through the Immaterium, and what to serve me for breakfast. His presence envelops me in a cloak of amber. Okay. But now, Cassia throws back her shoulders. I am ready to go on to the Sanctum Negus and perform the sacred rite. I require brushes, canvas, and the best paints you have on board, but no red. Curious. Why are you asking for these things? Now is not the time to indulge painting. Tell me more about the rituals. I'm not... This one seems dumb. This is warp shit. We don't ask questions. Okay? You just take it as it is with warp shit. That's the way this works. I shall ensure that all necessary supplies are delivered to the Sanctum Negus. I'm not going to waste time saying that. I shall ensure all necessary supplies, yeah. Cassia nods and thanks. I shall take my leave of you for the duration of the rite. I ask that you do not follow me. If you can survive the gaze of my warp eye when it is opened. I would love to know the lore behind this third eye warp shit going on. That is crazy. Okay. Who is this? Oh, is this Voxbuster? Oh. Okay. I did not know he looked like that. Cool. I will oversee the open channel between the Lady Navigator and the bridge, and may the Emperor's light help us all. The Voxcaster in the Sanctum Navis picks up the what the hell is susurration of clothes, pious chanting, and the metallic clinking of implants. Then the serene voice of Lady Navigator breaks the silence, initiating communion ritual. Come here, the exultant ring of metal freedom scabbard, the low sob of the servant, the rhythmic drip of liquid on the canvas, the faint whisper of the brush. Go. Footsteps hurrying away. That sounds ominous. What did she do to him? I see. Violet vortexes lashing an ocean with a million flails and umber shadows spinning over the surface in a fiery dance. A storm rising above foaming waters. Armadas drowning in fog. The path from one end to another cannot be seen. And here, beyond the wall of glass, a daughter forsaken by her father yearns for her brother, and the sun's pale disk goes in tireless pursuit of her? No, of me. Its frozen rays lie that spring is here. The light is deadened. The great ruler is gone. The Voxmaster recoils at Cassia's words and accidentally snaps one of the cogitator levers. The panel beneath her fingers emits sparks and the Voxcaster falls silent. She quickly flips a series of switches and bows guiltily. My abject apologies for cutting off the broadcast, Lord Captain. I have never heard the warp speaking through a navigator before. The connection is restored now. It will not happen again. Voxmaster, see to it that you receive 5 lashes for the show of clumsiness. What is happening to Cassia? I don't like that one. Cassia, are you alright in there? Leave the navigator. Continue the ritual. That is an order. Leave the navigator undisturbed. She said she didn't want to be disturbed, so we're gonna just leave it at that. We don't mess with shit that we don't know anything about. That's the way this works. Soul-shredding screams. Maybe we made a bad decision. Drown out the Vox transmission. The servants in the Sanctum Navis are howling and shrieking like wild beasts, moaning in pain. Their throats roar from the strain, and then sudden silence. The dull thud of dropping bodies proclaims their fate. Shit, man. Gotta love Warhammer, man. It appears the servants were part of the Lady Navigator's rite, as it was for her predecessor. I will arrange for the bodies to be removed from the Sanctum Navis after the ritual, or what is left of them. Shit. Sure. Okay. We just killed a whole bunch of people. No big deal. Rogue Trader, I fear I have unfortunate news. Endless blackness has spread across the canvas, dividing what should be whole in two, and my sight cannot glimpse the light of the Emperor as clearly as before. I cannot turn around my brush. My brush only draws me onward. The way is blocked. That sounds ominous. You hear a heavy exhale, rustling fabric, and metal clinking. By the Emperor's grace, the ritual was successful. Your vessel's temperament presented a challenge. Its cold steel grip did not allow me to breathe freely, even for a second. It was as if the depths of the ship housed not only machine spirits, but something other. Now I will retreat to my chambers to recover my strength. Send for me if you have need of me. Sure. Lord Captain, congratulations on acquiring a navigator. Please spare me a few moments of your time, as there are several matters that require your attention. First of all, I wish to report the condition of the station Iraq 5. Had you opted to begin the visit to the Rycat system with a different destination, the situation could have become critically unstable. Fortunately, the decision to immediately visit the representatives of Navis Nobilite bought us precious time. Glad I made that decision. I didn't know I was making it, but cool. That was an accident, but cool. We can either focus our efforts on disassembling the station and procuring technological components for our own vessel, or attempt to save as many vessels as we can. I will not stoop to pillaging. Abandon the station we are leaving. Gather any components that may be of use on the ship. Loot everything from the jewelry to the very last manuscript. I kind of like number 2. That's a scrap container. Profit factor. I don't know what to choose here. Will not stoop to pillaging. Abandon the station we are leaving. Let's gather any components that may be of use to us. That feels like a good middle ground, because I don't really know what the best option is in this one. As you command, Lord Captain. Item retrieve scrap container ×3. What is this? Well, that's a whole lot of nothing. Thanks. Cool. With your permission, I would also like to remind you that we are still looking for an Ingesia Prime. Both the vessel and its machine spirits are in desperate need of oversight by an experienced tech priest. We are also missing some crew, and, much more importantly, we have not yet located Hendrix van Kallox, the right hand of the Lord Inquisitor. Now, we know for certain that he was not at Uruk 5, so we should keep this in mind when making any future plans. Why is it always business with you, Vigis? Could you sometimes just visit and tell me how wonderful everything is? Sure. Thank you, Vigis. This will be all for now. As it pleases you, Lord Captain. Nice. I love, like, this game makes you feel like you're actually, well, you know, a leader, like a lord in command of planets. Like, it does a great job of just nailing that fantasy. It is really damn cool, I must admit. Brazzfield, Rycat Manoris, Machine Spirit, Land. Okay. I'm just gonna save here. I think I'm gonna call it here for the evening. It's been a good stream. I am definitely planning on being online again tomorrow. So, right. Next to desktop. There we go. Right. Okay. I am loving this, man. This story is so damn interesting. Like, it really is. I wish there was more voice acting. Because I can't really or at least I'm struggling to do much of a character for each of the people that's speaking. But like the writing is amazing. S tier. I am super interested in the story and like what's happening next. Hazel 888. Hi, welcome. Sorry, I am like just ending stream. I am sorry to say, but thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I will be online again tomorrow. But yeah, I am getting off for now. Yeah, I must admit, man, Rogue Trader is amazing. I am loving the story. The combat is definitely taking some getting used to, as is all the stats and numbers in the game. How are you doing? How's your day going today? Very well. Thank you for asking. Right. Yeah, we will see how this game pans out. I am looking forward to playing some more of it. Right. Hazel, sorry for getting off right as you're joining the stream. But yeah, I will be online again tomorrow, same time. So I usually stream, I try and stream for at least 2 hours. I want to increase that a bit more, but I need to kind of get my work and, life sorted out at the moment. So yeah, for now it's between a 2 and 3 hour long stream, and it's the same time every day. So yeah. Right. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for joining.